What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay. Welcome to Jay's World, so let's talk. You know how we do it, so let's get into it. All right, here we go. We're back with more Jussie Gate. That's right. You know, y'all, this is just crazy. This is a weird time right now in social media. I mean, when I first heard about this Jussie Smollett thing, I honestly thought that, it would last maybe 2-3 weeks tops in the media, and I was like, okay, we're gonna be done with Jussie Gate and we'll move on to something else. Do y'all realize it has been 2 months? I mean, we are literally working on 2 months and we're still talking about this thing. I mean, it has literally gone from bad to worse to oh my God to what in the... If you guys have not heard, Jussie Smollett has been officially indicted, and they have gotten him on an additional 16 counts. So in other words, that's an additional 16 to the one that they originally charged him on, which was for a false alarm type deal, calling the police. And the whole thing is just crazy, y'all. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not defending Jussie Smollett. What Jussie Smollett did was just completely wrong. It was stupid. We still to this day don't know why Jussie did it. But I'm just feeling a little bad for him right now because I don't feel that he deserved 16 counts. You know what I mean? I just feel that it's a bit extreme. And as far as I'm concerned, and you guys can argue with me if you want down in the comments section, just keep it respectful, but I just don't feel that Jussie Smollett should serve any time. I really honestly don't. I mean, because prior to this whole Jussie Gate thing, Jussie Smollett has actually been quite exemplary in terms of the way he's carried himself as a United States citizen. I mean, the guy really does give back to his community. I mean, he's given monetarily as well as his talent and his gifts and everything else. And I mean, and like I said in other previous videos, I like Jussie Smollett. So I'm just a little puzzled as to why he did what he did. So I don't know, you guys. You guys let me know how you feel about this whole thing. But I am asking for those that would like to just pray for our brother, because at the end of the day, Jussie Smollett is still our black brother and we cannot throw him away. And even though he did something stupid, we still got to hold him down, y'all. That's all I'm saying. So y'all pray for Jussie, all right? Okay, so next, let's talk about the now infamous R. Kelly meltdown. And boy, was it a meltdown. Did y'all see that stuff? That was just crazy. That was just a complete hot mess and cringeworthy to watch, to say the least. Y'all, I'll be honest, I'm feeling all types of ways about this whole R. Kelly thing right now. And if I can just keep it all the way 100, Gayle King is now one of my favorite people right now. And I'm not feeling Oprah either. As a matter of fact, Oprah gets on my nerves. I'm disgusted with Oprah, but that's a whole nother subject. But yeah, just to see R. Kelly break down and cry, and then he jumped up, and it was just it was really bad to watch. I feel R. Kelly is broken. I feel he's broken. I feel he's damaged. I feel that R. Kelly is delusional and disconnected from reality. I really don't feel that R. Kelly believes that he's done anything wrong. I mean, when I saw that breakdown, he really did look like a person that's in pain and that's reaching out for help. And I really don't feel in R. Kelly's mind he can actually make the connection of all of the horrendous things that he's done compared to what's going on with him right now. There is a serious disconnect, and you can see it in his eyes. So, let's talk about the girls, the interview with those girls. Now, I will be honest. A lot of people that watched that interview with those girls are basically saying that, oh yeah, they sounded brainwashed, and yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, those girls are brainwashed. He told them to say all this stuff. Honestly, y'all, for real, I really don't feel those girls were brainwashed. Now, they may have been digmatized, but brainwashed, no. Because in my experience, I have honestly heard plenty of women sound just like these two girls. Like, seriously. I mean, girls that have been in bad relationships and you're just wondering, like, why are you staying with this dude? You know, they've sounded just like these two girls. Now, I'm not excusing anything that R. Kelly has done or has told them, but I didn't get a brainwashed vibe from them. I just got two girls that are just digmatized. Honestly, you know. Now, I'll be honest. I was glad when the girl, Azriel, you know, the one that did the most talking, when she chin-checked Gayle King. Yes. I was 100% here for that. Because as far as I'm concerned, Gayle King was inappropriate in asking her that question about her sex life. Because initially, Gayle King asked the girl, okay, is it a three-way relationship? And she said, yes, it's a three-way relationship. And then Gayle King took it a step further by going, no, I mean, sexually. Are you guys, what's the situation going on? And the girl's like, first of all, I'm not answering any questions concerning my sex life, and you as a woman should know better than to ask me something like that. So as far as I'm concerned, that girl was well within her right to chin-check Gayle King and let her know what time it was. So I didn't have a problem with that. And y'all just pray for those women and everybody involved in this situation. Because believe you me, this is an entire hot mess. It's just a hot mess across the board. So that's all I got on that. And trust and believe there will be more R. Kelly stuff to come in the days and weeks to come. Probably even months. So stay tuned, y'all. All right. So next, I want to talk about Tamar Braxton versus the Pace sisters. Tamar Braxton versus the Pace sisters. You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever addressed Tamar Braxton on the Jay's World show. So this is a first for me. And I can tell y'all right now, I do not like Tamar Braxton. So I'm sorry for all you Tamartians out there. I don't like your girl, but that's a whole nother subject. So now you guys know Tamar Braxton. You may not be familiar with the Pace sisters. So let me just bring you up to speed. The Pace sisters, they are an extremely talented, anointed gospel group out of Atlanta, Georgia. It's about 8 of them. 8 singers, all female. And man, when I tell y'all these women can sing. Woo! Oh my God. Like, these women are just amazing, anointed, talented women of gospel music. I mean, some would even dare to say that they rival the Clark sisters, you know, in terms of vocal ability and harmonies and everything. I would agree with that. I mean, it would be interesting to see a vocal battle royale between the Clark sisters and the Pace sisters. You know, definitely some good singing. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. But anyway, so basically what happened was the eldest sister, Duranice Pace, she was a special guest on the Steve Harvey show. And basically Duranice, she's known for her viral videos on Instagram and on Facebook. This woman has an amazing voice, and she sings everywhere. She sings in the subway. She sings in grocery stores, in restaurants. She even sang for this woman and brought this woman to tears at like a Sam's Warehouse, you know. Just an amazing anointed singer. And, you know, she's a woman of a particular age. She's about, I don't know, in her 60s or whatever. So anyway, Steve Harvey had her singing on the show. And Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom, saw the clip. And she decided to repost it on her Instagram page. And it was a pretty positive thing. You know, people were saying really nice things about this lady, you know, and they were just, you know, talking about how amazing her voice was and everything. And, you know, all of that was going on. And then here comes Tamar Braxton with her stupid, ignorant, immature, messy, too old to be acting like that behind. She gets right up under the comment section and says, yeah, she's good, but that wig is stressing me. Y'all, I'm so sick and tired of Tamar Braxton. I don't understand Tamar Braxton and why she does the things, that she, it's just ridiculous. And she's ridiculous. The woman has the emotional maturity of a teenager, I mean, it was just so ridiculous for her to make any type of comment about this lady. And like I said before, I mean, the woman is a person of a particular age. I mean, she's in her 60s. So, I mean, she had a nice dress on and a kind of a fluffy curly wig, but okay. There are lots of older ladies in my church that dress like that, and they look perfectly fine. Well, anyway, word got back to Berenice's younger sister, Dr. Leslie Pace. And man, let me tell you, I mean, she just basically just told her off in the most classiest, nice, nasty way that anybody could. She talked about how she didn't know God. She talked about how she lacked hair herself. She, talked about how she doesn't have any type of anointing. You guys have just got to see Dr. Leslie Pace really go in on Tamar. And I mean, you guys can pull it up right here on YouTube. Just, put in Tamar Braxton or put in Dr. Leslie Pace, and it'll pop up. So anyway, so y'all go check that out. It's quite funny and interesting to watch. Okay, since we're on the subject of gospel artists and sisters, let's talk about the Clark sisters. Y'all, it is major drama going on with the Clark sisters right now. So if you guys haven't heard, Denise Clark, she is the eldest of the Clark sisters. She was the sister that pretty much started off way back in the 70s singing with those girls, And the Clark sisters, they are legends in gospel, and they all come out of the Kojic Church. Their mom was Dr. Maddie Moss Clark, and she's a legend. She's directed choirs. She's a vocal teacher, and she pretty much trained up her girls on how to sing and how to carry themselves in gospel music. And like I said, Dr. Maddie Moss is a legend unto herself. Well, basically, in the early 70s, it was like I think it was the early 70s or early or late 70s, they kicked Denise Clark out of the group. And it's always been a mystery after all of these years as to what happened to Denise Clark. Where is she? It's like you haven't heard from her ever since back in the day, And if you look at some of the old album covers, Denise Clark was definitely pictured on some of those old albums or whatever, but over the years, it's like the family, they don't talk about her. I remember TV1. TV1, they did an unsung on the Clark sisters, and it just barely mentioned her. And there's a very popular talk show host, Larry Reed, right here on YouTube. I'm a huge fan of his show, by the way. If you're watching, Larry, what's up? But anyway, he actually did a 3-hour-long interview with Denise Clark. Literally, this was this woman's first time speaking after all of these years. And man, when I tell y'all, she just let it all out. She told everything, y'all. She talked about how the sisters have pretty much ganged up on her, how they pretty much blocked her from coming to her own dad's funeral, how she got pregnant and they kicked her out of the group. I mean, y'all check out Larry Reed's YouTube channel. I mean, he did this interview in 3 parts, and each of the parts are like 3 hours long. So I'm just warning you right now, if you go over there and you look up those interviews, you're going to have some time to really sit down and listen to this woman talk. But yeah, she's just telling it all. I mean, it's really sad or whatever that what's going on with those girls right now. Because, when you think of the Clark sisters, like I said, they're legends. I'm a huge fan of the Clark sisters. And you never would have thought in a million years that all of this was happening. Now look, I'll be honest with you. I'm no stranger to family drama. Trust and believe. I know all about family drama, more so than you guys think I do. But I will leave my family out of this. But anyway, so the whole family drama aspect is not necessarily a news to me. but it was just like, they just pretty much tried to erase Denise Clark out of the picture altogether. And it's even been said, well, actually, Denise Clark herself said, whenever you go up under any of their social media pages, and if you ask about Denise Clark, they will delete your comment and they will block you. So Larry Reid, while interviewing Denise Clark, he actually went onto the page of one of the Clark sisters, or it was either one of the sisters or their main page. He asked the question about Denise Clark, and they actually deleted the comment. And so it's the whole thing is just crazy, and it's just a big old mess. But y'all go on over there to Larry Reid. Larry Reid Live is the name of his show, and check out those interviews. It is quite interesting. And actually, they're right now gearing up to do a movie, an actual movie about the Clark sisters on the Lifetime Network. And so it's yet to be seen if they are actually going to feature Denise Clark in the movie or not. So, and apparently there's some stuff going on with Twinkie Clark as well. She's not doing well right now in terms of her health. You know, she's quite ill, and they're fighting over her estate and who's going to be the executor. And it's a big old ugly mess or whatever. And I really hate to hear that this stuff is happening with this family, but like I said before, I'm no stranger to family drama, so I can understand, you know. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and do what? Subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. What are you waiting on? And after you subscribe, please don't forget to hit the bell icon, because when you hit the bell icon, every time I drop a new video, YouTube will send you a notification, and you too can be down with the notification squad. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got, and I will holler at you later. Peace.